you guys, so this is part 2 of my declutter series, and today I'm going to be doing concealers and also foundations. In this bag, I basically have all of my concealers and a little bit of some miscellaneous things, but mainly concealers in this bag. Okay, so now let's start off with my concealers. The first ones okay, let's talk about these ones. These ones are super popular here on YouTube. These are the Urban Decay Naked Skin ones. I said I'm gonna get rid of them. I'm not gonna get rid of them because I have a love-hate relationship with these. Sometimes they last on me and sometimes they don't. I'm not really sure why, but I'm gonna keep trying them. I do like to use these on more natural days, but whenever I know I'm gonna go for a glam look, I don't use these, but I know people swear by these. I don't know, like the best concealers ever, so I still wanna work with them because I wanna give them a chance. Next is my Fit Me concealers. These two I'm definitely keeping. I'm obsessed with Fit Me. This is an awesome concealer and it works really well for me. This one is a NYX HD. What shade is this? This one's in medium. This one actually really is a good one, so I'm gonna keep it because it works really well. This Physician Super BB, this one has no coverage and I didn't do anything for me, so not even for natural days, so I'm gonna get rid of that one. This is a Boo Boo Cover Up Concealer. I think this one's like way too light for me, so I'm gonna get rid of this one. I'm not sure if you're only supposed to use this on like quote unquote boo-boos, which is why it's called Boo Boo Cover Up, but goodbye. I tried this Pixie corrector and it did not work for me whatsoever. It's a corrector for dark circles. It's a brightening peach. I'm gonna keep it only, not in my collection, but to keep it for a crafts video product. Some of these products that I'm going to keep on the side are gonna be used for a craft video. So I'm gonna keep this because I know people are curious about this product. So I'll put that on the side for another video. So this one is my Maybelline Better Skin Concealer. I really love this one, so I'm gonna keep this one for sure. I need to get another one in medium, but right now I wanna use up what I do have. This is my NARS Creamy Concealer, and this one is in the shade Ginger. This one is the one up from, what is it? It's Custard. So this one's the shade up. So if Custard's a little bit too light for you and you wanna go up one notch, then get Ginger. This one works good, except sometimes I find that it can be cakey. So what I'll do is I'll mix it in with my Fit Me Concealer, and then this becomes like a dream team. So it lets me work with my NARS because the NARS is pretty thick and it definitely is full coverage. So if you're looking for full coverage, that one's awesome. Next is my MAC Prep and Prime. I really like this concealer. It's really good. This one is in the shade Light Boost. This is awesome just to help highlight a little bit extra afterwards. And then this one is in Bright Forecast. This one has more of a peachy tone. This one is more of like a yellow tone. So the Bright Forecast, more of a peachy tone. So this one can go like directly underneath the eye to brighten. This is a Bobbi Brown Serum Concealer. This one is in Beige 6 and I actually really like it. So I'm gonna try it again. I just forgot about it. This one is Amazing Concealer. I haven't tried this one. This one is in Light Golden. I'm not sure if that one's too light because I have another one and I haven't tried them yet, so I'm gonna give these a shot. This is my new Makeup Forever concealers. The ones I've been trying in pairs are R40 to correct, and then the one for underneath my eye is Y33. So I really do like these at first. They did send these to me and I didn't like them at first, but now I really do like them now after really using them and knowing how to use them. I'll use them in future videos. This is my NYX Dark Circle Concealer and I don't like this whatsoever. It just completely creases underneath the eyes and it's too thick. Maybelline Age Rewind, and this one's in Brightener, and as you can see I haven't really used it and it's just too pink tone and it's too light for me, so I'm gonna have to let that one go. This one is in the shade Medium Deep and this one works perfectly for me. I just stopped using them, but I do really like it. This is another NYX one. This one is in the shade Glow. This one is pretty light, so I'm just gonna let this one glow. I'm gonna let Glow go. Too light for me. This is a MAC Mineralized one, right? Mineralized Concealer in NC25. I love this one also to brighten, so I'm gonna keep this one. Guys, this is a Select Moisture. This is great, especially when your under eyes are dry, so I like that, and for natural effect. This is a Ulta Full Coverage Concealer. They just launched these and this one is really awesome. This one is in the shade Medium Cool. It's written like that because I actually got a cool opportunity to do all the training videos for a lot of the spring collection. So if you work at Ulta and you saw me on your spring training, that was me. Whoop whoop. I know some of you guys already saw me, so I got excited. This is my Tarte Maracuja Creaseless Concealer in Medium. I do like this one, so I'm going to keep it. It's almost done, plus I just want to finish it up. My Maybelline, what is this, Dream Illumi highlighter. I'm gonna use this one. This one's in Buff. I'm going to use this one because this is brand new. As you can see, the brush is completely spanking brand new. Okay, so now let's go over the rest of these concealers. I know it's a lot, but I love concealers. This is my Maybelline Master Conceal. I'm obsessed with these ones. These ones I will never throw away. They're definitely full coverage, and these will stay with me forever. I'm a big time fan of drugstore concealers too. This is my MAC Pro Longwear. I just started reusing these. I mixed these two colors together. NW25 and NC20. I know, random mix. I just pick random colors, but together they both look really good because NC20 is a little bit too light, but this NW25 matches well when it's mixed. Another Maybelline Better Skin, except this one's in the shade medium, not light medium, so I love it. Now this is the Maybelline Fit Me. This one is a backup. It is brand spanking new, so I'm definitely keeping this. Surprisingly, I got this MAC palette and I didn't think I was really gonna like it. I've been using it non-stop, like almost actually every single day. So I've been using it for the past 3 weeks and I love it. And then this palette is the one in the medium shade. Now these two NYX correcting palettes, I'm honestly not a fan of. I mean, I could put some beauty oil to use them. I think I'm just gonna keep the light one. Which one is the light one? This one's the medium and this one's the light one, really just to sculpt out brows and just to have a drugstore alternative. But honestly, the deep one I'm not going to use, so I'm going to get rid of this one. Here's a NARS Creamy Concealer. I got a backup when I was obsessed with it, and now I haven't really been using it, but I'm definitely obviously going to keep this because this is brand new. Now, these are my Anastasia concealers, and they come in all different shades, and these are awesome. Super full coverage. This is great just for spot correcting or carving out brows, so I'm going to keep all these shades because I truly do love these concealers. The only thing is you can't use them underneath the eye because they are way too thick. Okay, these two concealers I haven't even seen in forever, and it's honestly because one of them I use for spot correcting, another one to carve out. So I'm going to use these ones because I haven't seen them and I do love them. This is an Arbonne concealer and it's seriously so bomb. Oh, I can't get rid of this one either. This one is in medium and I love it. I'm sorry, I just can't. This one is a Boing concealer. What is this? Who is this from? Is this one from Benefit? I don't know, but I know I don't like it, so I'm going to get rid of this one. It's too light and I think it was drying. Okay, so these three are correctors right here. This is a Stila corrector. I haven't really used it. I only tried it, I think, once. So I'm going to keep this one to still play around with it. My Bobbi Brown Peach corrector, if I do use one, I do like this one. This is an old Eve Pro corrector, so this one's too old. I'm going to get rid of it. Next is another shade. This one, I believe, is, yeah, this one is Custard when I am lighter in shade for the NARS Creamy Concealer, so I'll keep that. There's a brand new amazing concealer, gonna keep that. So this is a Little Rock Touch Up To Go concealer, and I really like this one, and it's great, especially if your concealer starts to fade within the day. You can actually place this underneath your eyes. This one says it's CF6, but is there like another shade on there? I don't know, but this one's really great, so I'm gonna keep this one. Another MAC Mineralize in a lighter shade when I am lighter, which is like right about now, so I can actually use this. I just haven't found it because everything's been just like, you know, piled up, so it kind of sucks that I'm missing out on these things. This Becca Under Eye Brightener Corrector is terrible. I'm going to use it for a craps video because it is so thick and creases underneath my eyes like no other, and it's just way too creamy. I feel like it never sets, so I'm going to put this in another video. This is an old concealer. As you can see, like the cap even broke off of it. Like it's done, so it's done, literally. Art Maracuja Creaseless Concealer in light. This is way too light for me, so I'm going to get rid of this one. Go for palette, and it's completely brand new, so I'm going to keep this one because I haven't used it yet. I'll have a brand new Stila concealer, which I got off Hotlook, so I want to try this one. And here's a Tarte CC corrector. When I tried to use this one, it didn't really work out for me. Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye. It looks like I've only swatched it. I don't even think I've ever even used this, so I'm going to keep this so I can try this baby out. This is a CCI. This is a concealer in medium, and I actually do like this one. I have to mix it in with my Fit Me, so I'm going to keep it. Another old Tarte concealer, so I'm going to toss that one. This concealer is by NARS. This is great for an everyday, so I want this one. This one is a Laura Geller Eye Light. Didn't really care for this one, so I'm going to toss that. And then these are just two MAC samples, and I'm just going to toss these ones because I don't need them. Okay, next up is I have all my foundations, and I have quite a few, so oh boy, Lego. This is a lot of stuff, so let's get started. First off, my L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte. I'm obsessed with this stuff. This is in Sun Beige, definitely keeping this, and it's almost out. I love it. My Becca Evermatte Primer Foundation. This one is awesome. I'm in the shade Fawn, keeping this one. I have a full review on those ones too. Now see, this is why in my previous video, if you saw my primer video, I had my strobe cream. This is a NARS Optimal Brightening Concentrate, and this stuff is phenomenal, and I haven't used it whatsoever, only a couple times, because I forget I have it. So that's why I've like, I don't know where to put it, so I'm going to put it back in my primer so now that I can actually see it. I also have my Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector, which I'm going to keep because I don't have anything in travel form that's a luminizer. My NARS All Day Luminous Weightless Foundation. Honestly, it's not my favorite. It made me pretty dewy within the day, but it is a pretty penny, so I'm going to keep it. Unlike days where I know I'm just going to end up blotting or not doing too much. This is my Born This Way foundation. I do like this one. This one's in the shade Sand, which I love. But I will say that when I do get darker, this one's in golden and it starts to make me look ashy. So I'm gonna have to like play around with it, but the foundation is really good. But that one did make me look ashy. Now, Face and Body makes me so happy because I love this one. This is great for every day. What's great is that you can actually put a powder on top of this and then actually place more of this in case like you missed a spot or needed to retouch, just because it's that awesome and light. So I'm going to keep this. This is actually my shade right now, C4. So I should be using this, but again, I had so much stuff buried, so that's unfortunate. I have this, what is this? Glossier Perfecting Skin Tint in Medium. I've never tried this. Looks very watery. I'm not going to try this. I'm going to put this aside. You guys already know my Maybelline. I'm keeping all my Dream Pure BBs. I'm obsessed with this product. This is like my go-to. And then mixed in with the L'Oreal Pro Matte is a dream. The NYX HD foundation. I am not a fan of these two, so I'm going to get rid of them. CoverGirl 3-in-1 is actually really awesome. I go in between shades. I am, what shade? I'm like in a honey. I'm in golden tan when I'm super tan. And then when I'm like semi, I'm soft honey. So soft honey would fit me right now. If I'm a little bit more tan, I go to golden, but this one lasts really long. Now I have my Makeup Forever HD. This is the old formula, which I really love. And this is in the shade N128. And I love this one. I don't like the new formulation, so that's why you don't see it in this pile, because yeah, I'm using it for a Crafts product. And I already did a full review on it, but I love the old formula much better. Here's my Revlon Rip. This is my Revlon Whipped Color Stay. This one is in Natural Tan. This baby is so old. This needs to just go. I can't believe I even have this in here. Maybelline Dream Wonder. I actually really like this one. I need to think about it. Let me just put it right back there. Oh, and then this is in the shade Honey. Again, I need to work with these because some of them make me look ashy. Echo one. This one's a little bit tan for me right now, but it does work okay. And I like to just add this on to other foundations. This is an awesome tinted moisturizer from Sonia Kashuk, so I'm going to keep this one. This one is a mineral powder foundation in medium beige. This one is from Arbonne. I don't use powder foundation. Well, no, I do use a lot of powder foundations lately, but not this one. Maybelline Better Skin. This has just been the bomb for me right now. This is my MAC foundation, and can you tell it's just like so Oompa Loompa compared to all the other colors? This is the Pro Longwear foundation in NC40. This does not work for me. It is it just dries so fast, and I'm just gonna do a back to MAC on this. My L'Oreal True Match, I love this one. I'm always in Sun Beige, so I'm definitely keeping this one. Lorac Perfection, I am in PR7. I love this one. It's awesome as well. Super light, great for every day. My Naked Skin, it's like almost done. I'm in the shade 6.0, so I'm just gonna get rid of it because it is old. This Benefit Hello Flawless, this one's in the shade Toasted Beige. Honestly, I don't even really remember using this one so much, so maybe I can play around with it. I have no idea who the heck is Jerry G. Someone explain to me. Maybe I'm not in the loop. I don't know where this came from, but it's in the shade Tan, and I'm just gonna get rid of it. Lumi, I did like this one, but I have enough luminous foundations now, so I'm just gonna get rid of it, and it's old. This Arbonne foundation is actually really good, and this one's in golden beige, and I'm gonna keep it. This is awesome. Arbonne products, there's a lot of good Arbonne and Avon out there. So this is my Bare Minerals Complexion Rescue. This is a tinted hydrating gel cream. It's super light for every single day. I have ginger when I'm super light and tan when I'm more tan, obviously, so I'm gonna keep these. Man, I feel like I'm keeping a lot of stuff. Oh well. Am I? Shoot. This is my NARS. What is this one? Barcelona Sheer Glow. Love this one. I've been mixing this in with the L'Oreal Pro Matte. I have a video on that coming soon. Cover FX drops. Perfect because these are very customizable, so I'm keeping these. This is a Tarte BB in medium tan. This is really good as well. This is a newer bottle, and I barely even use this one, so I'm going to keep that. This is a new product in medium dark. I need to return this. I have the receipt for this. This is the Smashbox Camera Ready. I don't know how I even picked up medium. I mean, look at that. I mean, look. I was just really hoping I was that tan that day, I guess. Giorgio Armani, this is the Luminous Silk Foundation. I love this one. I am in 6.25. This matches me perfectly. This It Cosmetics one, this one's in tan, and this one's in medium. Shoot, I think I'm just gonna keep them because I want to try these out more. I feel like I keep sticking to a lot of the same stuff, so I want to try it out. This Tarte one I'm gonna get rid of. This one's in medium Amazonian Colored Clay Foundation, liquid foundation. I haven't used this for forever, so I'm gonna get rid of that. My BB Garnier Skin Renew in medium deep. You guys already know I've raved about this for so long, so I'm keeping that for sure. Here is my Amazonian 12-Hour Full Coverage Foundation. I actually really like this in medium, keeping it. Double wear, I do like this one. It's a tad bit too dark, but that's for summertime. So here are basically all the foundations that I'm keeping. They're half drugstore, half high-end. I know it still seems like a lot, but I mean, I have a channel, so I want to make sure I keep this stuff. And I only got rid of those ones. Oh, no. And these ones I have in the bag right here. See, so I got rid of some stuff. This one's going back to MAC. Oh, no, I'm keeping that. So I got rid of some. At least it's something, right? Okay, so now we're going to fill up my foundation drawer first because I put foundations and then concealers. So if you missed my primer video, I'll link that down below. So for this one, I got these little trays from Amazon. So let's get started. Or maybe I'm just going to put products that I really, really like. So here's my NARS Sheer Glow. I do love that. Here's my L'Oreal. My 2 tinted moisturizers can go in the back. Maybe I can just do like everyday products back there. I'm just trying to figure out as I go. My NARS can go right here because this is like a luminous foundation. I don't know where I'm going with this. This is an awesome one to wear every single day as well. Okay, so I'm going to put my Maybelline Pure Dream BBs in here because, I don't know, they just look like they fit perfectly in there. Okay, you guys, so I figured it out how I'm going to do it. I think. Okay, so these are the foundations that I love to wear every single day. Like, I don't know. Well, I like to wear a lot of them every single day. It just depends. But these are like more my go-to foundations. And then over here, I just put my Maybelline and then my L'Oreal here because they just fit perfectly in there. Back here, I have my cover drops because I don't use those all the time, but I do like them. And then along with the Amazonian BB just because I don't use that as much either. I put all my tinted moisturizers and more luminous foundations in here because if I do use a luminous foundation, it's mainly like for every day because I don't mind to be more glowy. Over here, I'm more like, I don't know, like the foundations that I do love that are full coverage or maybe too dark, I just put in the back. So this is just my setup for right now. So I really like it because I can still see everything. And even if, my main thing is if I lift one, I want to be able to see back there and there's only one more bottle. So I don't know. I think I did pretty good by organizing this and getting rid of what I didn't really need. Okay, so now in this drawer, we're going to do my concealers. Okay, so now this is going to be my concealer drawer. I do have this container from the Container Store, which I also used up above in my primer drawer. So I like this because it has 3 different compartments. The only thing that I don't like about the Alex drawer is that you can't pull all the way out. But in one of these, I took out the screws and you can pull it all the way out. The only thing is that it can lose, I don't know, kind of like its balance on this metal portion. It can come off and kind of grind against the wood. So I don't want to do that anymore. And the reason why I actually took that out was because I had way too much stuff. So I wanted to see everything, but that didn't work out. So I want to mix mine up. Well, not mix mine up. I want to really separate mine from drugstore to high end. Honestly, I really love drugstore the best. So I'm going to put all my drugstore in the very first compartment. So I'm going to do my Fit Me's and my Master Conceals, which are my favorite. And then my high end ones that I love can go in the back. The only thing that sucks is that a lot of the concealers don't fit this way. So you just kind of have to just angle them out. I'm going to put my MAC ones in here that I really like. And my mineralized ones and my Cover Selects. Here's some more drugstore. Back here, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my Anastasia ones back there because then I could just see the numbers right there. I want to put the ones that I use the most. So 1.5 and 2.0 are my favorite ones. And then I like 3.0. So I'll keep these ones kind of like here in the front or on top. Here are 2 more MAC ones, and these are thicker formula, so I'm going to put them back here with Anastasia because this is really for spot correcting or carving out the eyebrows, so I'll leave that to that. This is more for under eyes. I do have this little basket that I'm just going to put, kind of like wiped it down, the makeup just kind of stained it. That one I'm just going to put, I think, highlighter pens and also palettes to kind of stick in there, or maybe I'll put this palette on the side. I don't know, I just want to be able to see everything. This one is a highlight pen, and then these ones are correctors, so I think I'm going to put correctors back there too. These are correctors, and then if I see them here, then I'm most likely going to be able to grab them a little bit easier now that I actually can see them. And for my HD ones, which I really do love, I'm going to pick out my favorite high-end ones. So right now I've been loving these ones, and then also my MAC Pro Longwear, so that I don't have to dig in there. I'll put these in front because these are my favorite concealers anyhow, the drugstore ones, and then that kind of alleviates some of the clutter in this one right here. And I usually keep like my finishing sprays in this drawer, but honestly, I don't know if I'm gonna do that because now that I have more space, I get to separate things a little bit better. And I like how this looks not so like so chaotic. So again, this was my foundation drawer that I redid. And now here's my concealer drawer, which I love how empty it looks, honestly. I wish that this tray could fit this way, but it's okay. But this is all my concealers I'm keeping. And I know it's still a lot, but I love how there's empty space, and if I want to try something, I can put it right here, or I can put the ones that I didn't open in here. So yeah, I really like this. So again, I hope you guys enjoyed this declutter video. I will see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to give this a thumbs up if you love declutter videos, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Woo!